spawning in the teal color, playing as the elves. This is the one and only. It's Galactic from space. It's going with that arch druid and already pulling the creeps into the lower sanctum area and helping with taking those down. Oh, don't lose the alpaca though. On the other side, playing as the dark elves. This is Levatus. You're not gonna really see his name in this because his name is written in black. It's hard to see. Guardian Nor. Going with standard left side business, of course. Holding on to 2 points, as you obviously get a lot of extra experience in the early game with the Town Hall taking down the zombies on this map. And Galactic is going with the pretty standard picks as well of Obliterate, Psycho Blast, Allen's Fire, Deep Waters, and Brute Force. As for the build orders themselves, we're just looking at totally standard macro builds, woodcutters, and 1 hunting cabin. For the next base, there should be just another woodcutter. Although Galactic might surprise us and actually slap down one of those hunting cabins and then follow it up with a grove. Looks like for a second there, the Spectre has tilted the hero, but Spectre is actually still going, which is great for Levatus. Pathfinder should be able to pull these creeps actually into the Dark Ensign if it pays attention. Galactic needs to be quick about it, otherwise he could lure away these undead and cause some trouble for the Guardian of Nor. But it looks like Levatus is simply looking to take the sector with the Godstone, teleport up here, just go through things like that. A bit of extra tilt damage going down. Not sure it's getting nibbled by the dead. There's gonna be nothing for him up here. I'm not sure he realizes though. Let's go take this extra sector, I guess. Spectre should go down if his Pathfinder gets her again. Maybe not. Shield regen. That's a level 4 Guardian Nor. Might even be able to teleport across down here and steal these creeps. That would be something. But more interested, I guess, in no. Oh, don't forgo that sector. It's so valuable if you don't have to go there later. With the Guardian, this Ensign is getting cancelled from being upgraded. And Guardian Nor achieves level 4.2. Black fight starting here. I'm sure it won't be able to stay. Like, the spider isn't the threat. Obviously, the Guardian Nor, however, just has so many more stats. Look at that. We're talking 600 extra hit points here. We're talking extra damage here. We're talking block chance and resistances. You can't outscale him in a flat fight. Like, you need extra Guardians to do ranged attacks and stuff. And a lot of them. Ooh, that Guardian took another slap and down to 42 hit points he goes. Oh, the scouting post snipes it. Did not expect that to be there, I guess. Or sure, it gets away. And we'll have to fight these Revenants. So what has transpired here? We got a tall build on these elves, more or less. It's very economic, not a single extra production facility. So Galactic is looking for some tier 2 business. The Shrine of Growth is mostly taking care of tanking for the Archer here. The Guardian of Nor is still looking for extra sectors, extra experience to steal. You want to minimize, of course, whatever the Archer can gain, but it's gonna be enough for level 5, I believe, more or less. A lot of hunting cabins, to be honest, for Dark Elves. That's a lot of hunting cabins. Seriously. So we got a single Hall of Pain. But I think when you have that many, that kind of warrants two. And we'll soon see an explosion in Levatus' income that will just show you how much that is necessary. Because he's also starting to work on the stone income. And once that reaches like 11, you can start the tier 2 upgrade. Taking on these skellies, but not really pulling back into the frontier post. So a lot of damage is being taken.
Get ready, there's work to be done.
Guardians take down those. Where are we in terms of level for Galactic? Almost got that level 5, so could technically just keep fighting from here. But much easier, of course, to go after the upper revenants here. That's a guaranteed level 5 and then some. Plus the gold that you get, which you can then use on items. Ultra it obviously benefits greatly from the extra armor that you can get. Guardian North taking another walk. This time around he'll be picking up this important sector with the heavy iron capacity. After all, these side ones only have 250 iron in them, but this one has 500, so way more valuable. Never took this sector. But we do have a capital, which is the tier 2 building for the Dark Elves. Unlocks the iron mines, unlocks the sleeper. Most important things in this current meta. We already have the iron mines actually for our elves. Those take a long time to build, 1 minute each. So it's great to see them this early on. A bunch of groves have already been built, so a lot of guardians are coming in. Maybe even in the main. Let's see that skill tree. Oh, we got some purchases for the Guardian of North. He's also almost ready to go to level 6, as he has cleared out all the skellies. We got the Mark of Corruption picked up, so very left heavy. So Galactic, oh, we got a battle. Hold up. We got Cross Spirits, we got Trian's Grasp, Ellen's Fire, of course, Ellen's Wrath. Ooh, Orchard almost gets picked up by that Mark of Corruption. You gotta be really respecting that thing. Here comes the Mean Beam, severely weakening the Guardian North. But you can't mess with that Mark of Corruption. have to respect it, otherwise you will lose the druid. Guardian Storm seem to be enough. Oh! Very snappy use of Mark of Corruption on that one Guardian. The others are still going, but another slap with the with the soul thingy is still on. That's wrap used on those tarantulas. They keep burning, of course. Oh, that was a full stack of stuff on the Archer. The more effects you have, the more damage Mark of Corruption will do it. Only a small area though, but still very meaningful. We're talking about a lot of damage here. And if the effects are actually on, it will be spread to the neighboring units, making the rest of the army's job easier. Yikes. Druid almost died. Survived only really because of the potion, but she has 2 more of. And also, for once, Dark Elf Spider is actually taking down the base, and Levatus being able to take that over is pretty sick. We got Wanderers on the field. Probably would be more effective to go with Wardens at this stage. Oh my god. Mark of Corruption on the units? No? Must have been on cooldown. No, actually not. It's a lot of souls anyway. The Echo gets picked up by the Harvesters probably, leading to some balls of steel from our Dark Elf player. Or it should do soon. First up, it's gonna probably go to upgrades, such as the Sleeper Whirling Blades. Right there go the souls. So many sectors on this map, it's crazy. There's the forge. Should see in a moment what gets made there. Wasn't super immediate or anything. -8 on iron currently, so there's a lot of sleepers in the queue for sure. But there is enough echo. Galactic is hurting for that stone. Sorry, for the iron. So you'll need to take this bottom sector and start working on things there again. Pretty much from scratch. Hurts when you get your iron mines taken away like that, and getting mined from as well. Oh my god.
Understood. We will do as you say.
Even the iron on the ground gets stolen. Overall, the unit comp is pretty nice though. Of course, no upgrades for the elves, that comes slower, but what are we looking at here? Obliterate 2 has been picked up. Matat would be happy if he was only here. But press F in the chat, I guess, or in the comments. A bunch of sleepers now. But probably a good idea to keep them safe before the numbers really grow a bit. You really don't want to engage with just a few of them. When you have a meaningful number and they can start deleting the light units, that's when you really want to commit to fights. Oh my goodness. Mark of Corruption once again doing work. See how long that the feeble lasts? It's pretty insane. Okay, Guardian Nor doing what he can to get out of there before getting meme beamed to death. And his ref kind of not hitting anybody there. That's really good news for the Dark Elves. Man, that's a lot of Dark Elves. Levatus is up to 164 population. Of course, much of this is spiders, but also much of this is real units like infiltrators and sleepers. 29 infies at the moment, who are generally not regarded as great against this. But if you've got the spider and sleeper blob, then they can kind of do some damage in the back there. And it looks like the Guardian of Nor chugging potions, using the blocking momentum to keep getting back some health, and Galactic is just kind of struggling to to get an army going, and even that army that he does get going is Wanderers. They have pierce damage, so that gets kind of soaked up by both spiders and the sleepers and the Guardian Nord especially. He's got 46% resistances against that. I mean, he's even bought the shielding amulet, so get on him. Oh, Archred is not gonna have any more potions, I don't think. Could buy a ton though, easily. Just needs to do it. Never has a focus problem, of course. Okay, I think the Guardian of Nord might have gone a bit too deep there. And we'll have to step back for this army to group up properly. But that's a lot of sleepers and impies. What a great army that is. If I can finally select it. Okay, 33 infiltrators? What? That is crazy. He's maxed out. The sleepers have been upgraded. Capital is upgrading to tier 3. We've got double Dark Temple coming in. And Scions, the Balls of Steel, are just what the Doctor ordered for this. The Elven army is not too big just yet. So it's not even super necessary. But if those Balls of Steel had the knockdown, this army would just get mounted by that alone, let alone this follow-up. Oh, I think he's gonna get the Guardian, the Archer this time. This guy doesn't die. Should be a really good Alice Fraff. Everything's set up. Just needs to fire it up. Oh, Archer is dead. Down he goes. The remaining army is not going to be a challenge for sleepers, spiders, and an army of infiltrators. Galactic goes down in game 1 here. Beautiful play by Levatus for sure. Even had a ton of resources to spare. It's probably the highest quality Dark Elf army I've seen in tier 2 against elves for a while. Switching over to the Dark Elves. In the teal color, we have got Galactic. And on the other side, sticking with the good old purple. Or is this actually pink? This is Levatus. Yeah, I'm gonna say this is pink. Let me change the shade of color. Well, it's a Guardian Nord mirror. We'll be here for a while. Neither party can really siege in the early game, and flag fights are gonna be a draw. Spectre actually goes down there, whereas Levatus remains alive. Pretty much identical builds. Except the Hunter Cabin is placed on the other side there. And a difference here, I guess, is Levatus is going for the north sector fast, which is generally a good idea. I mean, you can't see right now, but there is actually a Godstone up here, so you can teleport back home from that, and then take this.
Understood.
Which is gonna be your last easy creep. Yeah, definitely a good idea for Dark Elves, which, you know, struggles with the early siege aspect. So taking your sectors quick is usually the better idea in this mirror matchup. course, the specialty of Hard Rock is that all these wood piles are
Get ready. There's
very
work to be
stocked
done.
up, and you can just keep staying next to it. Your workers don't move. Whereas if you chop down natural forests in the game, which is not on this map, but every other map, your workers will have to go to the next tree and the next tree and so on, and over time lose their efficiency as they have to walk more. We guess the Godstone, and we'll purchase something here. See what it is. It's just gonna be the shield because he has exactly enough cash, and puts it on right away. Might as well. I mean, Dark Elf unit attacks will just tickle, right? Spiders with their 25 damage. So if you can get the spiders to attack the Guardian Nor, then just probably be getting a lot of healing from the blocking momentum. Let's see what Levatus did for his skill build, however. It looks like it's the attack-based Guardian Nor, which is going to focus on Mark of Corruption later. The Galactic is actually doing the same. So it's none of that tanky Guardian Door stuff anymore. This seems to be the new meta. That forced to move a bit faster. Yeah, of course, taking these middle sectors is super important. A little bit surprised that we're not seeing a Reaper, because if you get to Blood Shower, getting rid of the iron mines in the middle is usually a huge play. It's very easy to move between the iron mine areas too, as they're all basically in the same area. Like you get these two sectors are right next to each other. Then you got this one, where the iron is so far away from the sector center that you can constantly harass. And then there's this one, which is a little harder to harass, to be fair, but still, it's far away. This is the iron. It's far away from the sector center, so also easy to sit units on. It's just being in all three places not that easy. And then there's this. There's iron in these sectors as well, but it's not much, so. That is usually the place where it's safe to get iron. The rest can be safe if you're ahead. But Hard Rock is usually a pretty aggressive map, doesn't go too much into the late game. This game probably being an exception because it's the Dark Elf mirror. We got the first batch of infiltrators mixed in, which is a pretty good thing in this. Can't go pure spider. Oh, this middle base didn't get upgraded, so I think the main use of this base, early game at least, for Dark Elves is that you take the raw meat, you do the hunting, because that's very, very adjacent to the sector center. You can do that super easily. It's never really a problem. Guardian Nor goes home. See if he'll actually upgrade this. Looks like not necessarily. Neither Town Hall is upgrading yet to tier 2, so no one's in a rush to get sleepers. Definitely a staple of the matchup though, that unit. In the mid game you can go for sleepers or for beetles, really for your splash damage needs, but the thing is that sleepers just have better stats, so if you can do a direct confrontation you'll end up better with them than not, and this Gardevoir gets a little bit of XP steals, and so it reaches level 5 faster than the other guy. Much faster, in fact. And Levatus will be stuck on level 4 for the longest time. This might be a good opportunity to push in and use those flasks, weakening orbs, fire orbs, plague field, soul shield, all those things to get an edge in the battle. Wow, he'll pick down another Revenant Archer. Crazy. Quite a few pickoffs from Galactic here. Well, obviously you can't really take the base. We also got the level 2 main. So capital upgrade is done here. This one's finishing up. This does mean that Galactic should be able to start up the Iron Mines, which he is. But remember, he does have fewer sectors still. Levatus has gone really wide, which is why he's got a little bit fewer units. But he's also lost a few, so his macro is really on point. Both players' macro is pretty on point, to be honest. Very little floating. Galactic a little bit of food there, but he just makes a round of spiders from the capital and the Hall of Pain, and he'll be good. Maybe a little bit too many hunting cabins. He'll keep upgrading his bases and it will all go away soon. Got 2 Halls of Pain, there we go. 2 as well for Levatus, that's where all his units are coming from. And he is gonna make use of those safe Iron Mines. Or safer Iron Mines at least. Oh, there goes the bomb bus. Poche is doing what they can to take down the Gardevoir, but it's not enough. They just started targeting a little late. Maybe 2 more salvos if they could have gotten those in. That would have helped, but Gardevoir also healing himself, not just with potions, but he actually has so many things going for him there. Let me go to the right menu. He's got not only the shield, not only the level 2 armor, but he's got himself health potions, and he's got himself a skill point in blocking momentum. Galactic has actually skipped on the Mark of Corruption this game, which might have made the difference, to be honest, in sniping that Gardevoir. Levatus is looking for the bottom sector, which also has a teleporter. And there's some more food down there. Dude, he has so much food. Is he going fast tier 3? What is this? Surely he can't just allow the other guys to get sleepers. It's too much iron, surely, right? Timing wise, they'd get like 15 sleepers on you and just come kill you, I think. Can't just go Strider. In fact, this is a bountiful little spot here with so many souls. Teaming with Echo, this spot is. And whoever gets that can make Scions and Basilisks. Ooh, it looks like Galactic will be first to take the souls. And if you are first, you take them all. So very snowballing matchup for sure. But it looks like Levatus can push him off, and taking down the Harvester is actually a pretty important thing in this fight. Tarantulas are numerous as well. Just create a stopgap here. And Levatus ends up taking the souls. Wow, that's quite a bit of echo. Which also means that he will be first to upgrade his sleepers. Just needs the iron for it. Already has a 9 echo. But does he have the tech building for it? Oh! Oh! I was scared for a second there. He's gonna get double Dark Temple. Forge is already done, so just needs to cue the Whirling Blades. Yeah, I'm sure he do it momentarily. 4 sleepers in here. Once upgrade, getting them on top of the Infiltrators will be a huge play. Galactic has 6, but he doesn't seem to have quite the echo just yet. Whirling Blades is almost done, so he'll be first to do this. And he does have enough echo now. So many iron mines actually. He's highly upgraded everything. You're gonna spawn an iron mine. Where is he going though? Is he trying to get the sector? And hoping to teleport back, I guess. Fair enough. But anyway, Levatus has been enjoying this sector advantage for quite some time. Now in the main, the wood will soon run out, right? So that's gonna be a problem for both sides. It's usually a wild scramble to prearrange your bases. More so than on any of the other maps. The Galactic has his level 3 armor, but still did not get the other shield. Soul Shield is on. Ooh, everybody is weakened and the sleepers are on top of this, but they're not attacking into the weakened units. Okay, now they are. That seems to be making a pretty big difference in the fight. Oh my goodness. Now imagine if either player gets the echo from this. Levatus was trying to be sneaky and flank there, but it doesn't look like it's happening. In theory, this should be a huge lead for Galactic, right? He's got 40 extra population, but if he breaks his army on that fortified outpost, which is no doubt, by the way, upgrading to Border Fortress. So no, it's not upgrading to Border Fortress. But at the same time, so many of his units are being lost. Galactic reaches level 6, taking down that Guardian Nor with his own plus his archers. Fortified outpost should go down there, and well, the population difference has been pretty much equalized, but there is an extra level here. And there are echoes to take over. Levatus has only 5 sleepers. Galactic with 12. But where is his harvester? It's too far away compared to the other one, who will take the first batch of echo. Which is actually not that bad here. Oh, that is a big one. That is huge. So much echo going in there, you can't even keep track. Wow. I'd be shocked if Galactic ever had problems with echo again. He can make basilisks and just plow through these bases. Doesn't matter if they're border fortresses. Of course, you can also, with the upgrade sleepers, easily just disable all the gathering. You just kill the workers real quick. Takes 2 taps from a single sleeper per worker, and then you kill 3 at a time, of course. Or you just take down the iron mines like that. That's also good. A bit of a teleport exchange. Galactic really wants to hold on to this. 20 sleepers. That's the only upgrade he's got. Halls of Pain are a little bit idle. And he's looking to go to tier 3. I'm not sure it's the wisest move right when the woodcutters are gonna be expired. Oh, the beetles are here. Levatus is gonna be in a little bit of trouble with the Guardian Nor getting weakened like that. And now we're looking at beetles and sleepers, so let's see how that combination pans out. With that many infiltrators, it's gonna be difficult for the sleepers to get in position and actually target the plague beetles, so I think I like it. They have pretty high range, so as long as you can keep them in the back of the formation, they'll do great. Just you do not want to get under the whirling blades of the sleepers. Well, I think they're doing a really good job of staying away, and also there's not a lot of space on Hard Rock, right? It's a very tight map. The air units will allow you to stay on a separate plane with them. And so they're very space efficient like this. Okay, I thought he would have separated his air units and maybe used that chasm to go across, but not the case. Juggling all day. So many beetles. So the one problem with this is it's very difficult to go up against the base, but yeah, you can obviously win the big army fight. So I guess what you try to do is you do a big trade in battle, and then you add the basilisks. I think both players have more than enough income. Oh, the beetles! They're right over the sleepers, and every time a spider gets attacked beneath them, they just go pop. Yikes. They've done some good work, but half of them are gone now. And I think Galactic comes out in a pretty good shape from that fight. He also has Striders now, right on the field, whereas the beetles have drained a lot of the economy, of course. Yeah, look at that focus fire, just taking them down, absolutely no mercy. I think this has got to be a Galactic advantage at this point, even trying to make twisted ones, which is going to be great for when the hero comes back, as it's going to drain its focus. But at the same time, Levatus has gathered a lot of the echo. There's a huge echo field here actually, which is super important to take control of. But 7 Scions, but hopefully the knockdown upgrade. Yep, he's got it. And triple Spire of Souls. Tier 3 is halfway done. There are 4 Dark Temples already, so he's very well aware that there will be a lot of echo in this game. And you'll need to be able to produce enough. Oh, but Galactic ain't having any of it. He also has a total of 3 Harvesters and just needs to press the button and get going. Oh, Guardian Nor might get picked off there. With the constant knockdowns and focus fire from the army. Never mind. Balls of Steel proved to be insufficient, but these Balls of Steel are pretty fast at the same time. Galactic has very nicely upgraded everything. Has to switch to farms, however, and that does mean that he had less income because generally speaking, he's got like 1 sector less than Levatus does. Oh my god. What are we witnessing? He just harvested all of that. He's gotten his 2 basilisks, more than enough for his sieging needs, and he'll be super easily able to just pump out those echo units. take a look. It's Plague Beetle still being made. We're tier 3. Almost done. Just a little bit more. Galactic is in minus 77 wood. Still trying to make farms, but it's so much better to just upgrade them. When you have a little bit of stone at least. It's like the Guardian Door goes down for Galactic. One of Levatus gets away fairly easily here, but the Basilisks themselves look to be taken down in a moment. We'll see how that goes. We're gonna see Balls of Steel from Galactic as well. The Striders are really the core of this army. Well, they're able to deal with the Plague Beetles and the massive infiltrators that has accumulated throughout this game. This is an Echo Field, right? Oh yeah. It's nothing to scoff at. Look at that hero getting rich just walking over this. Harvester is going to attempt to steal all that, but we got what looks like to be an immunity. No, that is a soul charge, guys. That was a soul charge. Of course, the hero is dead, so it's gone now. That's a soul charge too. So you get hastened and empowered, 15% each. Faster attack, faster movement, and more damage. Just very good news for something like the Basilisks. Should actually take 60 extra damage from this. Uh-oh. Yeah, Galactic is in a lot of trouble. Look at all those Echo being taken away.
There's work to be done. Brothers.
Level 2 armor. Could definitely buy the level 3 armor and some, definitely the blocking ring. Right? And I think the health ring is next, honestly. Like, in the Dark Elf Mirror, I kind of think that you don't care so much about your damage dealing ability, but you want that weakening, and you want that silencing, and you want that knockdown from the Balls of Steel, right? Then you focus your Basilisks on the hero. They should take it down. Especially together with Striders, that's a very potent kind of army. Harvester's going in first to tank the damage. Oh, Guardian Door, so weak. Not really able to take the Strider damage, but this is a choke point, and a lot of small units can beat the much bigger, much stronger Striders. And with Levatus taking over yet another base, now he's gonna be up by 3 sectors instead of just up by 1. So this loss of a central sector is definitely a huge difference maker. Should be able to just bleed Galactic dry, but I'm not sure he'll allow this. Ooh, Scouting Post comes up. That's a very helpful little thing. Immediately upgrading it, of course, and repairing, no doubt. No repair. Galactic's army quality is just so much better. I am curious why Levatus is purposely not getting Striders. He's still stuck on sleeper production, that's why. He's switching. And here come the Twisted Ones. I wonder though, do you want to get that many Twisted Ones, or do you just get Balls of Steel? I think Balls of Steel is good enough. Might be all in though. But then Twisted Ones, they don't have a whole lot of health. They're hero snipers, right? Take out their focus. You get weakening on them when they're bleeding. So I guess that helps. Oh, might be a bit of a Guardian Door snipe. No, never mind. Good control from Levatus, immediately reacting and takes out a Strider for just some hero health. Good. Galactic is still negative wood. Has all border fortresses, but then again, so does Levatus for the most part. Except these middle sectors. Here come the Striders. Ay, 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 ay. That's a lot of damage. Ooh, takes down the hero like instantaneously as well. Basilisk's down. Yeah, the army quality finally paying off for Galactic, and he gets the echo as well from the stack of units that died. It's a lot. Can definitely keep up the train. Add some emissaries of North to this, because we've got enough on the ground. And over time he'll be replacing these Imphies anyway with some better units. Be those Striders or Echo units. Wow, really good job picking up the Striders first, reducing the DPS of this army drastically. So good kill on the Spirals of Souls. Another Soul Harvest. That is very good news for Galactic. Got some Siles on the way. The Iron Mines are out. So that should end the wood problems for Galactic, but
Get ready. There's work to be done.
no iron means trouble too. A different kind. Definitely a very different kind. There's still a little bit down here. A little bit up here, but it won't last too long. He'll have to use the middle iron, for sure. And guard that with his life.
Get ready. There's work to be done.
Pushing on is also going to be very difficult, because as long as there's Striders and Twisted Ones, it's so hard to make Basilisks, right, in this huge army fight. Nice weakening there. Oh, might be able to get the hero kill, and does it. Galactic doesn't quite manage to, but he's so close. And with that hero going back, I think just a quick re-click doesn't happen though. Anyways, Levatus has lost so much of the army that once again he is in trouble, and going to be a huge Echo Harvest there. Hero does go down in the end. Galactic on 17 idle workers versus the 22 of Galactic. That's all Iron Miners, I'm fairly certain. Never mind, there's a whole lot more for Levatus coming. Used up this one though, and this one.
Your will.
So pretty much in the same spot. That's a poor harvesting season. I'll do something with those idle workers. We'll probably see a lot more stone gathering as the game proceeds.
Your will.
And a lot more harvesters.
Get ready. There's work.
Spiders might make a comeback just to generate more echo. That's generally how you play the late game. You never run out of your tech resource, so you can keep making things like Twisted Ones, Basilisks, and Emissaries of Nor, Balls of Steel. But the Age of the Strider is coming to an end soon. Although it is the best Dark Elf unit, I would say. The Echo ones are not too shabby either. Oh, what happened in there? What are you doing? Get out of there. Oh, man. Did he throw that hero on purpose so he can kill the army? You know what? Maybe. Plus, he's gonna get the hero kill anyways. Like, that's pretty easy there. Yeah. even though Soul Shield was on. Twisted Ones, to be honest, don't have that much DPS. But they have range. And now they're having to go back because they're fighting Striders. Not an easy fight. Border Fortress will be helping out. Of course, Striders don't have a whole lot of magic resist. It's exactly 0. Well, negative resist, but still. Okay, that's one of the better soul harvests that Levatus had in a long time. Also, having fewer idle workers means that more workers are doing jobs. Contributing to some long-term growth here. 4 iron mines, damn. It's the maximum you can have in the base.
Brothers, get ready. There's work to be done.
Galactic putting his boys to work. There's a lot of Spires of Souls there for him. Especially in that base. Like, how many are we talking about? 9? Yeah, that's pretty impressive. But Levatus. We are at 4 harvesters, but way more are on the way. That's gonna be 6. And Galactic doing what he can, of course. Tank with them. They are upgraded. They have their health upgrade. Oh, the Emissary of Nor is in summoning mode, which is definitely not that great in the Dark of Mirror until there is like no enemies left. There's currently way too much stuff shooting up, so Emissaries of Nor, maybe not the best option while the Strider is on the field. As they have negative 25% ranged resistance.
Your will shall be done.
This level 10 Guardian Nor has 3,400 hit points. What is that amulet? It's the Noria's command one. I think it might be worth specking all into health and for getting that damage, because your Guardian Nor is not going to do damage. You won't even have the focus for it, so. Because these Twisted Ones are just draining him. Got a bunch of Skellies being summoned by the Emissaries of Nor. Oh, wow. Hey, that looked a lot bigger while it was ramping up, but never mind. 10 harvesters right now. The iron is running dry. We got pretty much only farms. There's a refinery. It would be nice to get some specters in there, to be honest. As they'll be generating echo, slowing down enemies that are trying to run away, so Galactic will be able to get like 1 kill each time. Oh, why is he recycling that? Guess he wants to get a better angle. Guardian Nor is being focused down, doesn't have a whole lot of resist with all this weakening. Just at minus 25%. Balls of Steel are at the back of the formation, struggling to get forward. And really not doing that much because I don't think a demon can be stunned. Yeah, can't knock back, there you go. So. Yep. Balls of Steel ineffective against Twisted Ones, boys. Today we learned. Striders and Infiltrators can't say the same. But Levatus is making some good headway, so yeah, again, the small unit size of the Infiltrator is doing work here. And bear in mind that the attack speed is not very fast on the Twisted One, 0.33. Against 0.5 of the Infiltrator, so this is comparable DPS actually. Both Guardians of Nor are toast. The Border Fortress is gonna get targeted then. Oh wait, this one is alive? What? Barely. Yeah, you know what? That's great. The 2 notification rings. It would have been maybe even better if he gets the block chance ring though and just respecs into it. Like, I'd respec this. There's no point in debilitating blow anymore. Just get Plague Field, Soul Catharsis, Soul Charge, Vampirism, blocking momentum up high, and health. Teleport is good, but nobody cares about Mark of Corruption, I think. This late in the game. Just too risky to try to set it up, because you have to teleport in there. Who wants to teleport in there? Nobody. You get shot by the Twisted Ones, you immediately out of focus. You might be seeing a respecking. Nope. 10 healing potions. Never mind. Tier 3 armor. Not gonna sell that? Okay. Still 570 iron here. That's some food. Galactic on 11 harvesters now. Some pretty good tanking. That's like over 8,000 health right there. It's more than the hero. Of course, now this battlefield is full of echo. And it looks like Levatus is gonna benefit off it. Quite a few souls. It looks like Levatus has taken the high ground, and it's gonna be harder and harder to engage into the fewer units Galactic has. Currently down a lot of units and just doesn't have the same amount of quality, I think, anymore. Especially having to deal with the beetles from up high. By the way, the emissaries of Nor cannot attack against air units. So this final use of the last pieces of iron is brutal there. Meanwhile, Galactic is not able to buy a single iron unit anymore because he's out. He's got this, and this is out. So no Titans either this game. Probably never gonna see it. As the iron is just better spent, honestly, on Striders. Maybe a bunch of beetles. Oh, don't fly them into the army like that. Trying to snipe the hero, but didn't work out. Here go the spiders. Just doing the tanking. Yeah, a single Basilisk could make such a huge difference. Out of focus. Gardenor just can't do anything. Which is why the health build is so good in this matchup, but oh well. Oh, wait a second, I think Galactic may have done it. Yeah, he respect. No, he didn't. But he always had a weird specking here. Breath of Vitality, 6. A lot of health, but still threw it into the enemy army. Can't quite tank everything. What items does he have again? Oh, he doesn't even have the good shields. He doesn't have... Oh my god, it's a naked hero, basically. For the late game, that's naked. Well, that is why it died so fast. Just don't have the resist. Don't have 20% block. And now the Levatus army is really starting to win. Putting this game to bed. Oh, he'll just take down that border fortress with the massive range on the Twisted Ones. Basically outranges the base by 25. Not a problem. Who needs basilisks? Absolutely nothing left for Galactic, and he will be losing this late game, especially with all these harvesters that are ready to take over all this echo. All the spires of souls that will be lost. Beautiful takeover from Levatus after he started looking like he was in trouble. But yeah, these top and bottom bases, which honestly made a lot of difference in the food income towards the end as well. 303 wood remains in the food remains in the bank, which is more than enough for all his needs of the echo units. That was a long one. Did we get to 100k hero damage? I doubt it, to be honest. No. Now the Guardian Nor is very much a tank in this specific matchup. Can't really snipe much. In the teal color, playing as the humans, we have got still Galactic. But he's humans this time. Maybe not super confident on his race pick, we'll have to see. On the other side, spawning in the pink color, this is Levatus, playing as the Dark Elves. Putting the hunting cabin in the back, but the piggy's gonna run away, so unlucky. Probably would have been better to put it here, but too late. Too late to change that. Anyway, Wolfguard Commander versus Guardian Nor, so pretty standard business. Galactic needs to win one, or he goes down to the loser's bracket. Commander going straight through the middle, of course taking this one up. Ooh, Spider actually ends up pulling these back in. Another way to keep the... Oh, okay. There's actually no workers here. Never mind. A very interesting layout for sure from Levatus, but basically if he just takes these little forests and goes one at a time and then moves them around, that works too. Problem is, Wolfguard Commander has very little travel distance between these now. You see, if this one had been here, although the creeps would have been the problem, the spider could have drawn them back. But the Wolfguard Commander would have to run a long time between all these buildings. So generally like that better for worker harassment defense. I'm also curious if Levatus will be getting the worker upgrades. Because they're only 5 food. Was not the easiest time to buy that. At this early pre-3 minute timing. We got 3 bases for the Dark Elves for now. So that is where all the resources went. Oh, the spider goes down. Explodes in a corona cloud. Tilt damage low on the Wolfguard Commander, definitely very useful here. Allowing the Guardian Nor to keep chasing. It looks like he can't attack, actually. It's not enough of a slow to get in the attack. Let's see what Galactic got out of this. Looks like healing potions only. Takes out the Spectre. There's nothing here to bully. Having to take Main base fire in exchange for this is maybe not the best news. Meanwhile, what has been accomplished for our humans looks like there's a scouting post here. 2, 3. None of them upgraded yet, of course, but that should be coming momentarily as Galactic gets the necessary food for that. Which should be mostly from this sector. Yeah, there we go. A lot of potions should remain for Galactic. 2 more. So you can keep going a little bit at least. The scout is still going, which is great. But meanwhile, the Guardian of Nor is not really hurting. It has 6 potions total and will have a really easy time creeping after this. We are in for some fun. Well, not the best news for Levatus that he had to share that XP. Also taking on that many of the bandits by himself, but just the Guardian of Nor, that is gonna hurt in terms of damage received for sure. Finally gets level 3. I just put it in brute force right away and blocking momentum to get healed up. And actually have a focus potion. Tries to spell out damage the best he can for a soul explosion to be able to kill off as many as possible. But unlucky, these guys stay alive at like 1 hit points. That is so annoying. But Galactic, he's back to working on the workers. Has 2,500 gold still. Obviously having taken some of the resource from the bandits. And a bunch of infantrymen exist too here. So we're talking about 5 infantry, 2 arbalists. We're on supposedly 2 barracks plus the main. Obviously helping to produce. We got a bunch of frontier outposts now. And taking the royal flag in the middle. And then going home for that sweet level 5. Oh, more interested in the sectors than anything else. So level 5 not yet a priority after all. Not a whole lot of units though for Levatus, so it's not like he can put on any pressure. He can fight for these flags in the middle, so maybe we'll see some of that. Oh, he's actually looking to steal the creeps, so denying that level 5 is also a pretty good idea actually, while Galactic is looking for the flags and the economy. Now the Dark Elves obviously have the ability to get frontier posts here. They've done it. This one is next. And currently doesn't have the resources to out-expand that anyway, so might as well just reverse steal the creeps, same as what Galactic has done onto him. Level 4 is reached, and might be able to steal a little bit of the next one too. That could be quite meaningful there. Yep. Actually, there's not enough human units. The Dark Elves end up having more units despite all the harassment. And tries to go for that quick level 5 on the Guardian of Nor. Well, quick. Quick considering the game. Like, as soon as he was freed up, he did. And the Humies are trying to do the same thing, but that's not enough XP. So might have to go after the Wyvern or something. Wait, there's still like one bandit here? That's funny. Anyways, Dark Elves will have killed more than enough stuff. Much more than enough. And what do we have here? So we got 6k in the bank. That's enough for the armor. And we got Mark of Corruption. I really don't like this debilitating blow 2 business. Like, it's a little bit of extra damage, whatever. You could get that from Plague Field. And it's way more useful. Uses Mark of Corruption on the Storm Wyvern. Doesn't really show too much. But the weakening is strong. 40% weakening. Ay ay ay. Infiltrators take a big hit to the face there. Fortified Outpost is getting bullied. Trying to get the Border Fortress. Will be able to kill the Wyvern as well. And that's level 6 for Levatus. Who ends up getting a Focus Ring. Cooldown is ready for the Stone of Homecoming. And we got a Silencing on the Wolfguard Commander. We got a Mark of Corruption on the Infantry Blob. And we had the slap as well. Fortified Outpost not gonna turn into Border Fortress. And not too many units remain. Galactic is looking pretty strong in this one despite the lack of level 5. His army got big. He's got 4 barracks. Tier 2 is only now starting out, but it's 10 minutes. He's done a lot of harassment, right? So it's alright. He's got more of the map than Galactic, than Levatus does. And he's taking over these middle sectors by force. Another frontier post will get absolutely deleted. Arbalists are doing their job too. Going after these infiltrators the best they can. Ooh, Wolfguard Commander joins in the fray. And pretty much deletes them. Oi! Taken down. With Mark of Corruption there. That was a big slap to the face for sure. But Guardian Nor is also struggling a little bit to stay alive. All the human army needs to do is lure them into the Arbalists, and he goes down too. Somehow manages to get away, just barely. Teleporting home. And restocking, apparently. Galactic might be purchasing some items. It's 2k, so we might as well just buy the level 2 armor or something. More orbs, okay. I'm intrigued. Oof. Wow. So the weakening is pretty strong on both of these heroes. Fire Orb getting in the middle of those infantry. Sorry, infiltrators. And yep, did a lot of work. Everyone's pretty low. But so are these infantrymen and the fortified outposts, the Guardian Nor, and the infiltrators together will be doing a lot of work for certain. Soul Shield is up on the Guardian. And yeah, no mercy from the Wolfguard Commander either. Goes after those last of the infiltrators. This is not enough army to take down the fortified outpost. Certainly not a border fortress, so has to be careful. Oh man, that Guardian Nor is dead. Really good takedown, leaving the Dark House with just a handful of units. While on the other side we got a massive assault. Where did this come from? Holy. 4 barracks just constantly pumping, I guess. 19 infantrymen, 26 arbalists. No upgrades in sight just yet as the forge hasn't started, but this is more than enough to take down these last remaining outposts and allowing Galactic to completely take over the map, putting away any chances of Levatus ever coming back now. Yep, really nothing left here for Levatus, man. I'm not sure why he's staying in this. We might fast forward this one a little bit. There's nothing to see here, everyone. There's no hope. Just testing that mark of corruption. Testing our patience. It's okay. Yeah, Gardener goes down again. What a surprise. And that's gonna be the end of that. 2-1. Galactic tries to catch up in the series at least a little bit. That was very solid. He's so good on this map normally with the humans. Vic also has been historically struggling against him. And it looks like the case is no different with Levatus. Spawning in the top side of Empyrean Coast. Playing as the humans again, we have got Galactic. Rush? Rush! He's Russian. On the other side, playing as the dwarves, we have got Levatus in the blue color. Very standard triple stone double hunt. You normally want to get rid of this worker and of the workers in this stone cutter, and you don't really need to make the second hunting cabin as the workers will be not there anyway. So that can wait a moment. Okay, actually very brave with this Hierophant trying to just take it. Yeah, that will be a lot of health damage from the bandits. But good job with the weapon cleave for sure. The stone pole will take a moment to upgrade there. Still 5 workers missing. Yeah, this is why you can wait with that second hunting cabin to be built. Where is the Wolfguard commander going with just the 1 flag? What? Completely skipping this? How? How are you gonna do that on 30 focus? Like, Galactic? Took 1 deep waters, took 1 fatal blow, 1 whirlwind. He just wants to go straight into that stone cutter area right there. And it shouldn't be a problem if this one goes up. Like, you can't be in 2 places at once without some major support from these guys. Okay, takes down some of these guys. Let's see if the Wolfguard commander can get the flag. If not, then that's a big problem. I think she'll get slapped by the Mole Rider and knocked down by the Hierophant. Oh god, not even necessary to knock her down. Still happens though. And that's an extra potion for the Hierophant. So yeah, I want to say Galactic is in trouble here. Going up against a higher level hero that has more potions. With the support of the Town Hall as well. It's not the end of the world that he needs to bell this, to be honest. The stone cutting does continue on here. There's 3 nodes of stone that can be harvested from. Oh, a fire orb? When did he bring that? I did not notice. But yes, there was indeed a fire orb with the starting currency. Okay, I guess no one expected that. He mixed that up with the spin to win. And you basically got some dead dwarves on you. Not quite. Yeah, yes, quite, actually. They do kill them if you do that. Because this is 150, this is 120, so they do die. Okay, we should see a dead stonecutter soon. Destroyed one, rather. But does Galactic have enough potions left? Only one potion. Meanwhile, the infantrymen are clearing out the other stonecutter as well. So he did manage to hit both, but having to teleport home here is not great. Especially while the dwarves are already on 3 sectors. Well, they haven't built the third one. The second one they have built. Hunting cabin. Early stone hall. Definitely a great choice. Gotta catch up with the homies. We've got double stonecutter here. See if that Wolfguard commander person bought any potions. It does not look like it, and currently has 0. So has to loop through the back to defeat all these bandits. Take their stuff. We got quite a bunch of infantrymen, so that's good. Some of the points in this game, we'll need to see some barracks from the humans. And where will they put it? Will they put it here? That's a little awkward. You kind of want to bully this base with the stonecutter way out there. But it looks like our dwarves are more than happy to go up to a total of... Oh, never mind. Recycle these. So it's going to be another charburner here. We're going to be looking at double stone hall only. So no rush on those stone halls after all. Good infantryman harass though. I like it. Oh, they just give up on life. Well, Wolfguard Commander is not able to shoot 2 targets at the same time. That's what the Hierophant is thinking. As she wields her anime crossbow. Bunch of workers have died.
Take a second.
Nobody cares none.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
Well, those infantrymen are going. Let's see if they can trade away against these axe wielders. I'm not sure why the Hierophant is still here. I mean, her damage against buildings is a little bit abysmal due to this extremely slow fire rate. We're talking about 0.25 per second. That's 1 shot every 4 seconds. It's gonna get out repaired, right? That's just how it is. But the Wolfguard Commander Miva has been a good girl, creeping everywhere, taking down the monsters off the land. And these Medusas are next. Infantryman coming in to help, of course. Y'all can do a lot of things, but that's 4 versus 1 still. But not for much longer, and I think there's potential for Galactic here to go to the other side and steal this Medusa. Even run through this, like Wolfguard Commander can tank the lightning shot, right? And then you slip by with the infantryman, no problem. But it looks like Galactic is much more interested in direct pressure. Down the middle here, we're going to be facing the Stone Hall, the frontier post. It's not the easiest kind of exchange to have. We'll likely be able to take down the Stonecutter, but that's about it. I don't know, I'd prefer the Wolfguard Commander just running away and getting that level 5. Then the Hierophant doesn't have that ability. And Hierophant without Barrage, long term, is kind of trash, so if you can force that kind of situation, I think you do it. I think you just do it. 5 hit points on the infantryman. Nice. It's alive, I guess. Still more bases for the dwarves to get. Is this a... I'm gonna right-click your base kind of situation? Wait, don't tell me Galactic is gonna try to take on the Storm Wyvern without any weakening, without any auras, without... No, nothing. Okay, he's got a weakening orb. That gives some hope for the dwarves to take this thing out when they arrive. Oh, the lightning. Oh, the infantrymen on toes. They took the brunt of that. They already were weak. And Anakin was not here to help, so... I guess that's the Axialer's fault. You get punished hard. Oh my god. Wolfguard Commander could jump in the midst of them, which is probably what we'll be seeing next. How are we doing for potions? We don't have any. That's not a good amount of potions. 0 is generally bad. I'm nervous. Oh god, oh god. Gonna have that knockback. Oh god. Everyone's so weak. Werewolf Guard Commander. She went to take on the Medusa. No, she's putting the Stonecutters, but... Oh, this is a great opportunity to take her down with the slow, with the knockdown. Oh, she gets up, but she's not gonna be able to teleport out of this. Oh, there's the level 5 for the Hierophant. Didn't even pick up the item. Yes, we did. Ring of Nullification. We got 5k. We can get the tier 3 armor. Levatus can, that is. Lots of potions here for free. And the humans are nowhere to be seen. Not really an obstacle at this point. Well, they kind of are, but more like a speed bump. Unfortunately for Galactic, it looks like he really doesn't have too many chances in this game. He has a population lead, but it's gonna take... You can't look at it one-to-one in this particular scenario. These Dwarven bases are super tough. You upgrade them. This army is not enough to take it down if there's anything at all defending it. There's one. 7,500 hit points. Like, what you gonna do? This has 7,000, so a little bit less. Plus, these guys deal magic damage, so... Yep, good luck. Are we talking about in terms of unit numbers? We got 9 sentries for Axialers, of course the Hierophant, which hasn't gone home funny enough, nor has she equipped the Ring of Notifications. That's not good. Galactic on 12 ARBs, 7 infantry. Army numbers are good. Like, you don't want to push into this as dwarf player numbers wise, but you can keep exchanging against them with that barrage and keep weakening them to that kind of hit points, and then you do it again 30 seconds later. They're gonna melt, man. What's the cooldown on this thing again? So 25 seconds at the moment. We haven't had a concentration point, but we got 5 brute force points. That's a lot of brute force. Yeah, it does 6 damage. Like, look at that thing. For 15 focus, you do almost 200 damage already. And is that level 6? Yes, it is. Oh, it is. We got concentration in. That produces a cooldown to 22 seconds. And we got more damage now. Putting it at 208 per projectile. I think you fire 5 of them, right? Let's see. To Levatus, please. 5 projectiles, yes. Teleport should be an easy job. Just needs to buy the armor and maybe a few potions. Ring gets equipped. All is well. Going up to 4 stone halls. Our Humies are on 4 barracks. A little bit more population still, which basically means double. But it's fine because most of it is Arbalists, and you know what they don't like? Barrage. Holy. Yeah, even each projectile does splash damage, by the way, so keep that in mind. Passes through enemies. It's rough business to be an Arbalist in the human army. Kingdom of Northander has not fought this through. Well, Queendom at the moment. Wow. That is 4 Arbs down. That's the hero down. And that's probably game over right there, as there's nothing left to defend against this onslaught of dwarves that are now equal in population and just overall a lot of trouble. Should be easily able to take down that fortified outpost, although 10,000 hit points is nothing to scoff at. This is pierce damage, and Axiolus have 25 pierced armor. Game's over. Levatus moves on into the winners finals here against Saitama. So that is what we'll be seeing when we get to the next level. And yep, I think I am going to be able to announce that soon, once we have an agreement between the players, so stay tuned. If you guys are on YouTube, then make sure to subscribe. We will see you soon. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep hosting events. As we reach higher subscription goals, we can increase the prize pools of the events we host. Check out our subscription page using the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you the next time.